Hello, everyone.
What is going on? It is Sketchy Monday, old school edition.
Yes.
We are going to go back, way back to the beginning, but the beginning was actually where we did mostly digital anyways, but we did occasionally lose a digital signal or a camera or something to that effect, and we would head to the drawing board. So tonight I thought it'd be fun.
Literally.
Well, we talk about all the time about different mediums and stuff like that. So, I've been doing cardboard, I do cardstock, that kind of stuff. I thought it'd be fun to actually do a recording of me drawing on one of these clipboards.
Yes.
So we'll do from start to finish, no pre-draw. We're going to go right out of my brain and we're going to create something fun. So hang out, stick around. We're so appreciative that you're here. You've made it to Sketchy Live on the Monday.
We are back.
What's going on? Streaming on Facebook.
So let me go ahead and tell you again what is happening tonight, because it's a pretty unique situation. Rather than try and deal with the digital thing, we've had a couple issues with the last couple episodes as far as losing some of the artwork and everything. And Sketchable has been in touch with Johnny, and we're getting that worked out. Tonight, though, we decided to not only do this clipboard art live so you can watch him draw an original live, but we have decided at the end of this to auction it off.
Yeah.
So that'll be exciting.
Did you introduce us and stuff already?
We introduced us in the beginning.
Not really. No, we didn't.
All right, go ahead. I was excited.
I know.
Excited.
So anyways, welcome to Sketchy Live. I am Johnny Jalopy, hot rod artist, custom culture artist, doodle hack, all the above. Occasionally you'll see me on a television show, sometimes not. Most of the time not. And recently you've seen me in my garage banging away on a cool fabricator.
What?
It's Johnny Jalopy with me over in this corner.
Weighing in at, we won't say.
The lovely, the gorgeous, the smart, the talented, the linchpin of the whole Sketchy Live situation. It is my beautiful wife, ityB.
Hey guys, sorry I didn't introduce.
So go ahead.
us.
Now you can go.
Yes. So exciting, because at the end of this broadcast tonight, we're going to auction off this piece. So you could possibly win this piece.
Yeah. So what I thought we'd do is we're going to start from the beginning. We're going to start from the very, very beginning. I've got kind of an idea of something I want to do in my head. Who knows if it pans out, we may do something different.
Okay.
But so what I like to do is we've got a cool little, just a regular old cheap. This one actually I think we got at Walmart when we went to Walmart.
Maybe.
Yeah, or was it 2 for like whatever? And so what I generally do, they come with a little bit of a very not glossy coating on them, but it's a very slippery. So we need to make this where it bites a little more. So what the first thing I do with any of the clipboards I buy,
prep it.
I get my big fat eraser and I erase on top.
This kind of reminds me of like when you're doing a canvas piece with like acrylic paint or something, doing your white base.
Well, yeah,
it just helps the color grab better.
Yeah, you grab your gesso. It's gesso or JSO, wherever you're from.
Depends on how you talk about it.
Where are you from?
Who are we offending right now?
Where are you from? Yeah, it could be anybody. So what I do is I erase, and it takes a lot of that initial whatever coating they kind of put on it off. So, that kind of just makes the pencils, the pens, all the goodies kind of bite.
Colors stick a little bit better.
A little more. I don't know if it necessarily sticks more.
Now, did you by trial and error figure out that you had to do this?
Yes.
Okay.
So the first time I just drew on it, and you'll have to clean this up.
Oh, will I?
Yeah. That's your job.
Nice.
Yeah, making it work for you. But anyways, the first time I did it, I noticed, I did it like a pre-draw of something, and I was like, I don't really like the way that's coming out. Let me erase a little bit of it. And the more I erased, the more rough it got, and I was like, oh, I like the way that feels. That's much better.
Mm-hmm.
So then I kind of went and did some. First, I kind of did some squiggly lines on everything, because I was kind of just trying to get a layout, and I didn't like it again. So I did the whole thing, and I felt the whole thing after that second time of erasing, and I was like, oh, this is much rougher
There it is.
than the backside. So you feel the difference there
Mhm.
versus.
Yep.
There's a definite difference in the way it bites.
Yeah, you need it.
Yeah, I'm not
all
worried
off.
about all that.
Oh, okay.
So
Such
that's
a perfectionist. I'd be over there
Yeah,
blow drying it off.
that's why you and I don't do what we do.
No.
That's why you're the person that says
That's
what
right.
does stuff that
And
you do.
let me tell you who we have on
Yeah.
tonight while you're prepping your board.
So yeah, so we're really starting from the beginning. This is
This
no
is
bullshit.
total board prep.
This ain't no baloney. This ain't no disco. This ain't no fooling around. Hopefully we won't get canceled for that. Go ahead.
Okay.
Can you leave it alone?
We have Lizzie Daughtry on the broadcast tonight. Hello, you two. Fun day Monday. Yes, we think so. We've got Mike Quilliams. Hello from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Welcome.
What's up, Mike?
Howard Pierpont's tuning in 98
Howard.
and cloudless at 8:30 p.m. in Mineola, Texas.
Hey, Howard. We're
That's
happy
right.
that
He's an
you're
hour
on.
behind.
Yes.
Behind. Ron Cousinow is joining us. Hey, Johnny,
Nice.
love your work.
Thanks so much.
We've got Mama Wood, recent birthday girl in the house.
Hello.
She said, Mama's here loving you.
Oh, nice.
That's so cute. We love you, Mama.
We do.
Paul Marziani's joining us from Bradenton, Florida. Welcome,
Nice.
sir. Always a pleasure having Paul on the broadcast.
Yes, it is.
Lizzie
Daughtry.
is
Daughtry.
giving us her YouTube. It's Ms. Butterfree 34. She does auctions on Wednesday nights at 8:30. Resin. I just bought a resin pumpkin. That she made
Yeah,
for
you
me.
did. You bought a resin pumpkin.
About this big. You can't even tell. It's really cool though. It's got a lid that comes off. I'm going to use it as a candle holder. Great work she does. So go check out her stuff.
I thought it was pretty cool.
We've got Mark Minsloff joining us.
Nice.
Hello,
Hey,
welcome, sir. Where are you tuning in from, Mark? We've got Dan and Mary Evans here. They are tuning in from Dunedin, Florida. Hi, guys.
Hello.
We love the Evans.
We do. They
Frank,
are great people.
They are.
I didn't say like we do.
And World Travelers. I think they're going to Asia this year. These
they really?
two, yeah.
What?
Like in a couple more months.
Oh man.
They're going to California here soon, and then they're going to Asia. They just love to travel. I love looking at their pictures and hearing about their adventures.
Yeah, I totally want to go.
I do too. Yes. Frank Pupello is joining us. Hey, America. It's time for ta-da, Sketchy Live. Fun that you say, hey, America, but we're broadcasting live on social media that extends all over the world.
We go social medias.
We have some viewers a lot of the time that tune in from other countries. So not just America, and Guam is included.
Yes. Just in case,
which is part of America, which I only found out a couple of years
so sad.
That is
so sad.
I'm so bad. Andrew Farrell, hello from Queensland, Australia. So here we go.
What's going on, Australia?
From down under.
Yes.
Love it. Yeah. Love the Australia presence. We get a lot of Australia people.
We love presents from Australia and the presence of Australians.
Australia is a huge car culture area, though.
Yes, I would say.
I wouldn't have guessed.
Boy, I would say in the realms of car culture, and again, this is, I'm not an expert, but them and like Japanese people, the culture, battling it out of really keeping the traditions, American traditions of hot rodding,
nice,
alive, like really doing it up. So
I wouldn't have known.
High five to you guys, and that under restrictions too. They can't do everything that we can do. So a lot of the stuff that they do is where they're just making the best of their laws and different stuff like that, and still just amazing car shows and big shows and a lot of people turning out. So yes, we are definitely
cool.
we could learn learn a thing or two from our friends,
Aussie brothers,
our hot rod friends from down under, for sure. Yes. For sure.
Joe Palmer is joining us. Hey guys, finally got a chance to check in. Nice work on the build. Yes, this has been a continual Jalopy Garage moment. every free moment that he has. In fact, you came home from work today, and obviously we were doing some prep work for their show. We're going to Frankenmuth in a couple weeks,
Yep.
and we've got some prep
Lots
work
of
on
had lots of work
merchandise
for merch to do. So
to send out to Shaggy LeBlanc, so we can make it to that show. But
Yep.
I still heard you out in the garage, though. I'm sure you were looking at something out there.
No, I was putting bicycles away.
Oh, well, you snuck a peek.
No, didn't get a chance.
You didn't
no,
even?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Nope. Had to put stuff away.
Usually he's out there every single day just checking in on her and making
Yep.
sure she's still there.
Oh, she's still there.
Making great progress. I don't know if you guys have seen the latest with the mock-up of the bed, the truck bed on the back of this Volkswagen. So cool. I can't wait until this thing is done. I've always liked trucks, and I was really excited when Johnny got you had first had your Dodge Ram pickup. Loves that.
Yeah.
Upgraded then to the Chevy Silverado. Yeah, the 2019 Chevy Silverado, which was wonderful. And then when that timed out, we were like, you know what, Jeeps, but Johnny got the Gladiator, so we still have a truck. Now we're going to have this Volkswagen truck, super customized, and it's going to look super cool. I can't wait till it's done.
So guys, we are already got our light pencil sketch in.
And I know you can't see this very well, guys, because the lighting is not great on that.
Oh, that's not too bad. You can see it.
Can you?
Yeah, if you maybe go to a larger screen.
Okay. Well, let me do that then. Okay, there you go.
Yeah, you can kind of see it.
We've got Enzo Fiermonti joining us. Hey guys, how's everything? We are good. Thank you for joining us.
I'm an
tonight.
idiot and forgot I had my eraser on there and just flipped the eraser at myself.
Where is it?
It's on by my feet.
Okay. We've got.
It's by your feet, actually.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh,
for crying out loud. Sorry for the pause. We do it for the pause. The pause. So we've got our light sketch in. We're just gonna go. You see it? Yeah. You can't reach?
I can. I'm just surrounded by stuff.
Oh.
All right.
Problems.
And we're back.
Somebody's got problems.
We've got Gib joining us.
What's up, Gib?
Dennis Gibbish.
Gibbish.
You have to give the old school sign painter from Detroit. Oh, you have the old school sign painter from Detroit. Yes, sir. We got to meet Gib back in February, March when we were up there.
Yes.
With the crew. And I cannot wait to see this man again.
Yeah.
And give him the biggest hug. I miss Gib. The stories that this man has to tell.
Good dude.
The talent that he is, his length of time in the industry as a striper, and just his time around all the people.
Yes,
up in the Motor City.
Got stories.
Yeah. Oh, it was fantastic. I can't wait to see you again. Yeah. We've got Draco tuning in. Draco Cycles from Georgia. 87 degrees in Georgia.
Another guy that's been around for a while.
Yes.
Motorcycle man himself.
And we got to meet Draco and spend some time with him. Go to a little local car show in his area a few years back. That was fun.
Super great dude himself.
We've got Jake Cruz tuning in. Hello from Michigan. The Kona 5 truck is looking great.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, we love all the feedback that we're getting on this thing. I think people are really digging it. I think they like your vision for it, and the fact that you're making that vision come to life,
executing it to a good deal. I think for sure. So I feel pretty confident about what we've got going on.
Yeah.
So that's been good. I'm kind of in a pause right now because kind of got to engineer some stuff. Engineer, I use that word very loosely, like I'm engineering anything. But I do got to come up with some bracketry and some, trying to figure out exactly how I'm going to get this bed frame to float above an already raised transmission situation.
Mm-hmm.
Because in the Kona 5, if anybody doesn't know, if you've been following Ian Russell's Volkswagen Bug build, he actually has raised the tunnel of the transmission and the shift linkage up above the original trans tunnel. And in my Bug, that had already been done to get, and the purpose of that is so that you can get the Bug really low without messing with a lot of the geometry of the suspension, really angling out the wheels. Most Bugs, when you slam them to the ground, you get that where the wheels go into a really, really crazy camber. It looks cool, but it's neat to be able to keep them at a level pace and still get the body to drop lower. Mm-hmm. So that's been done. So now I've got to figure a way to get the bed frame to raise above the transmission
Be able to clear all
itself.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's up there. I'm like 14, 15 inches above the original trans tunnel at its highest point.
Wow.
So we're losing bed space as we go. So I've been, we're what I've been.
Okay, it was all for looks anyway. It was never going to be functional.
No. Yeah. We weren't planning on carrying much of stuff back there anyways. But the thought was though, is trying to design it in a way that we can still utilize, keep as much of the bed as we can. But so that's what I've been working on in my brain.
Right. Well, we'll get it done. I know you will. We've got Douglas Cochran joining us. Yes. Love this throwback episode.
Yeah. So we are drawing on a
clipboard. And here's the great thing. And Johnny made a great point of this. There's a little clip up at the top here that you can see.
Yep.
And it's an automatic hanger.
Yeah.
So it's going to be basically wall art, like without having to get a frame. So yeah, all in one. Ronald Cantrell's joining us. What's up, Johnny and ityB?
Hey,
welcome to the broadcast, sir. We do have Shaggy LeBlanc on the broadcast. I don't know if you guys saw. There was a post on Johnny's page.
Yes.
Shaggy designed a Kona 5 trophy for Johnny to give away when we go to this Frankenmuth show. He's going to be judging one of the categories, and this is going to be.
It's my pick.
Oh, it's just Johnny's pick.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the category.
That's the category.
How sweet is
Johnny's pick?
Well, if you were concerned you weren't going to get to see all the cars, you kind of have to now. So,
well, yeah, I gotta pick a good one.
I will be manning the booth.
I gotta
come by and see me if you're at the show. I'm going to be by myself.
I gotta pick a wiener.
Robert Chene, Chene, Shen. Robert checking in from California. I love seeing the truck transformation again.
Hey, thanks so much.
Another shout out about the truck. It's going to be sick when it's done.
I think it's going to be cool.
A lot of people, I'm sure, are wondering if you have a goal in mind for when this is going to be done. And yes, there is a mini goal. I don't know if you're going to have every aspect of it done, but you want it drivable. You may not have the paint scheme done. You may not have all the customization part of it done, but the body work you want done.
Yeah, back to at least being road. Where did the
I don't know.
Roadworthy.
You sound like me now. And that's going to be like the middle of November. So that's what we're shooting for.
If I can zoom in a little bit more.
Maybe. Andrew Farrell is tuning in. Huge hot rod, muscle car, and panel van scene here. Love your work. You need to come for a visit to 2024 Australian Van Nationals Stanthorpe. Okay.
Oh man, that would be so cool.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
2020. That's next year. We'd have to get our passports. Oh my gosh, we could do this.
You know how cool it would be to go to Australia?
I know.
Like everything there can kill you.
I just don't want to go when the spiders are there.
They're all there.
No.
All the time.
No, there's a season when it's just like
or it's spider season.
Spideropolis.
Spideropolis.
And I don't want to be there then.
Well, that's where we got to ask the locals when
when are the spiders present? We don't want
and that's maybe it's not in every area, maybe it's
I don't know. I'm not taking any chances.
We gotta learn. We gotta do our research.
I will not be leaving the house if that's the case. I will be in a cocoon. Gary Miller just stopping by to say hello. We're on our way to Mississippi for some shows on the road. Don't have a very good signal at the moment, but I wanted to see your show. I'm a big fan. Gary Miller, we appreciate you.
Yeah, he's on the road with the band
the
there.
Traveling Band to
That's
Mississippi.
Right.
Very cool.
Three-Legged Circus, I believe it is. And super cool.
Sounds fun.
Yeah. And we were supposed to get merch to him before he went on the road, but
you didn't.
I didn't get to it. So we got to make sure before he comes back in town the 28th of this month.
Okay.
From the road, and then they go back out again.
Well, then make a mental note to get something else together.
I got to make some mental notes.
We're gonna have a lot of stuff going out this week.
Yeah.
The McCoys are joining us. Brian and Lisa McCoy, power couple from Couillon Customs in Maurice, Louisiana. These two are on fire. They've got so many cool projects going on, and just great people.
Yes.
Great people. Super talented too.
Fantastic.
Hello, everyone from Couillon Customs. Still hot and dry out here in Cajun country.
Where at?
Cajun,
Where's
country,
that? Cajun?
Cajun.
Where's there Cajun?
Leave me. Jim Pollen. Hey, everyone from Hobo's Hot Rod Garage in Horseheads, New York. Fabrication is looking good, man. Jim,
I got to tell you, man,
Jim.
I got to get a new Hobo's Hot Rod Garage shirt because I've destroyed the shirt I got from you because that's been my inspirational fabrication shirt I've been wearing like crazy, and it is now gray and rusty orange.
Yes,
from all the grinding.
It kind of looks cool.
Almost like a tie dye, like
right? like you bet to do that.
I bet to do that.
We've got Diane K joining us. Hi, Johnny and ityB. Ray, Ray Kinnery here. I got my sketch of Christine card today. It's great. From Joliet, Illinois. Welcome to the broadcast. I'm so glad you liked it. We had quite a bit of stuff go out this week. All of the auction items, if you joined us for the live auction a week or so ago, all of those items have been shipped. And we got quite a few orders too this past week.
Yeah,
so it was a big mail day the other day. The other day. Matt Williams, hello from Idaho, woke up to a lot of rain from Hurricane Hillary. Didn't make a fun drive to work at 4:30 a.m.
Yeah, I bet.
Rain most of the day in Idaho.
Yeah.
The hurricane went all the way to Idaho.
Oh, everybody gets it.
So I did hear, and I wound up reaching out to my son yesterday because Johnny was telling me that there was an earthquake. So on top of the hurricane, there was also an earthquake yesterday in the area of California where my son lives. And he's like, no, didn't even feel it. I was like, oh my God. This is also a kid that was on a ship for how long in the Navy. So he's like, movement like that doesn't bother me at all. It doesn't even faze me. You kind of get used to it. So I guess. We've got Tracy Courtville joining us. Hello, my friend.
Tracy?
Oh, bad news. Test came back on biopsy and he is positive for lung cancer. They hope the shots I've been taking for the esophagus cancer will have helped on this new spot. Let's pray it does. Hope you both are well. Tracy,
you got this.
As always, we are praying for you, keeping you in our prayers. Don't give up. Our God is amazing. Can do great things. We've seen,
but we will add extras.
Wonderful things. Yes. So we will keep you in our prayers, as I'm sure everyone else will. Thank you for sharing your news here, and we can all believe with you. We've got Tug McFadden on the broadcast.
Nice.
I love that name.
Right?
What a fun name. He said, my slammed bug had fatty tires on the back, but was old school lowering and wore tires worse than my big ass goes through boxers, LOL. How fun. Jim said, if you want any custom bead rolling, hit me up. Would be cool to bead roll something on the Kona 5. Yes, because we were already talking about that. We have a tailgate right now. What is it? Is it Chevy? I think it says Chevy.
Yes, it says Chevy on it.
And we don't want it to say Chevy because it's not going to be a Chevy. So Johnny was already kind of like brainstorming ideas for the back. We'd love to have something on the back. So we will be getting with you, I'm sure.
For sure.
Corey Siebert joining us. You're still doing a great job with your car.
Hey, thanks, man.
Great. So you didn't fizzle out midstream. That's good confirmation. Yeah, he's been having a blast with it. And it's actually been kind of cool. I mean, if you've followed us for any length of time, you know that if we have time off, we're out and about. Well, we now have a dog and I don't want to leave her home and she's not quite ready to go out with us yet.
Not yet.
So we have not been going out as much, but it also happened to be, we got her the week before you started the build.
Yes.
So it really kind of coincided with the fact that, okay, a lot of time is going to be spent at home. And it's been great because under normal circumstances, we wouldn't be here and Johnny wouldn't be working on the car. We'd be out and about. We had talked about this because there are many projects that we wanted to start, and things just got in the way. And when I say things got in the way, we never prioritized it is what happened. And you prioritized this. So
yeah, I mean, I got a goal. I got to get this done.
This is what we're doing now. So I'm all in, and I've found other stuff to do. If I'm not going to be out there helping Johnny, there's been a few days where I have been out there assisting.
Yeah, you've done a great job helping me out. You've been awesome as far as giving me some space to get the project done. You know,
it's important. I've
been running out there and working on different stuff, and you've come out and helped me when I needed like another hand and stuff, but you haven't been like, it's been awesome. Your support about this whole thing has made it so much easier.
I think it's really been like that from the beginning though, because you've always been kind of immersed in like, even just with your art. I'm never like, oh, you're drawing again.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
can we go
true.
do this? You know,
Yeah, because
um,
you would be out of luck because I do try
no,
quite a bit.
I mean, it takes, I have to have stuff of my own to do, so that way I'm not, all up in your space, but
Yeah.
you do make time for me. Like we went
Yeah,
out
we got stuff to
we went out the
do.
other night.
Well,
Big surprise.
that was the thing, I
Yeah.
still want to take my lady out and have a good time, and
And we did. It was
yeah,
wonderful.
went out to dinner and had a great dinner. Spent some time people watching, and
Couple drinks.
yeah,
Met some new dogs.
we didn't meet any dogs.
Yes, we did when we went to the brewery.
We didn't go to a brewery.
Well, yes, we did.
What brewery did we go to?
The one in Safety Harbor, where the dogs were.
When?
Just the other night when we went to dinner. Oh my God!
What
How
brewery are
quickly
you talking about?
Where the kid was playing.
Oh, that's right.
Oh my
Okay.
God!
Wow.
He does this to me. He makes me feel like I don't know what I'm talking
Well, a
about.
lot of times you
And
don't.
I do. I have it documented on Facebook.
You got a documentation.
Whatevs.
I don't think you had a documentation.
Wesley Wilkerson is joining us for a cartoon idea. Imagine a beetle with an extended nose. Just thinking out loud. We've had a lot of cartoon ideas about this, and
yeah,
yeah,
guys. Well, there's our little line sketch. What do you think?
Let me zoom back in. That looks cool. I love when you do these. This car is flying. You can see the hill. You can see the fence in the background. This is going to be cool. Dan Evans said, "Use your good torch engine, you engineering. Oh, ingenuity." I was totally thinking about myself. Itty.
He went Idgy Eddie and Idgy.
Ingenuity engineering. Randy Keats said, "I promise you won't see every car at Frankenmuth." Oh, it's probably a huge show.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I can't wait to try to.
Joe Palmer said Autorama Detroit in March. We're planning to go back. Absolutely. We had a great time at Autorama.
Yes, we will definitely be hitting Autorama again.
But yeah, our first Autorama was this past year, and that was actually a bucket list show for you.
Yes.
So we were super excited to be a part of it, and we got along with everybody so well that they're like, "Hey, what are you guys doing in September?"
Well, is that what happened, or did we force our way in?
Well, first of all, we thought Frankenmuth had something to do with Frankenstein.
Yeah, we were like, I don't know if we can do it in October, but that'd be fun.
And we thought it was October, but it wasn't. So that was so funny. Lizzie Daughtry said prayers for you, Tracy. Absolutely. We're all on board with that. Jeff Stokes, have you thought about hinging the back end of the truck bed to access the engine more easily on Kona? Actually, we do have a plan for that.
Yeah, the bed will actually be, the engine area will be exposed.
Yeah. But then you were also going to make the bed removable in case you needed to get to something underneath.
So yeah, it won't be. That's again part of the engineering thing I'm trying to do, which is find to make it removable and bracketry.
Is that a word?
It is bracketry. So that I can lift, get the bed off of Kona, so we can slide that off and have access to the trans and the engine and everything. So that's the plan.
Which will be unique. I mean, do people?
It's not unique. Everybody does it.
Oh, do they?
Yes. I mean, all truck bed. Like we could take the bed off of the Jeep.
Really?
Yes.
Huh. Okay.
Just like you can take the body off the frame of the Jeep.
Huh.
I love.
I'm so clueless.
I always love the fact that ityB will go, can you even do that?
I didn't know. Who knew?
That's how it gets done.
I did not know. Andrew Farrell said gnats are at Easter. I don't really like them either. And he said, we will remove the spiders for you. LOL. Okay, good.
Okay.
No spiders. I'll come.
Speedars. We definitely don't like the speedars.
Johnny is not a fan of spiders either. You would think, being the man of the house, I would defer to him. Hey, kill the spider. He has just as big a problem with them as I do.
Hold the phone as you're throwing a bunch of bullshit right now. Every insect that's in the house is deferred to me.
It is,
regardless of anything that I say. I'm just always like, why do I got to kill it? You're right there. Just stomp down.
I'm a woman. Your feet are bigger.
What does that got to do
And I'm
with
usually barefoot.
Seems very sexist.
I'm usually barefoot.
Seems very sexist.
Ray Haas is joining us. Love how the Volkswagen is coming.
Thank you so much, sir.
Ray, we're when we get it done, we're gonna swing it up there and show you. In fact, I'm gonna be there Saturday. I have an oil change scheduled.
Oh, good for you. I need to schedule mine as well.
Joe Palmer said, "Bring the Kona up to Autorama in March?" ? Oof. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. We generally fly.
We'd have to find a way to stick it in our carry-on, I guess.
We'd have to Operation Dumbo Dropper. Operation Kona Drop.
Dino Dump.
That's what happens in the bathroom after Taco Tuesday. Phil Pearson said, "Oh, on the clipboard. So cool." Yeah, Johnny loves doing these. He just, again, it's just the tan background. He loves it. Wait till he starts putting the highlights in and get some color on this thing. You're going to see. It's going to be amazing. Tracy said Kona 5 on the tailgate. Yeah, we were thinking something really cool. We'll have to get with Jim on that. Jim said, "I will message you tomorrow about the shirt. Very happy you are wearing it." He is.
Heck yeah, man.
Did we get photos of you in that? Was that?
Yeah, the first teardown was done in. I was wearing my Hobo's Hot Rod Garage shirt.
Yeah.
Yep.
Chongo NorCal, one of your favorite names.
It is one of my favorite names.
Hello from San Jose. Is that near where anything was going down? Hopefully everything's okay in your area of California.
They're up north, so it's
maybe
possible.
not as well. They were saying in Santa Maria, your buddy Bill said that they felt the earthquake.
Oh, yeah.
So, Doug Cochran said, "Awesome."
Thank you.
Ray Haas said, "I'll miss you because I am retired." I thought you said you were working at Furman.
Can't keep up with that guy.
What the heck? I thought you said you were back at our dealership. What happened? Oh my God.
You can't keep up with him.
Jeff Ripper is joining us. Drawing is awesome. Like in the VW, I drew.
Thanks so much.
I drew like it was. Have to do a new one now. Oh, yep. You're gonna just have to follow the build and make your change. Johnny's been doing the same thing though.
Yes. I look at all the art that I have that I had done of Kona and go, and now I'm like, well, I guess I gotta do other new ones.
Yeah. Michael Allen's joining us. Sweet drawing, he says.
Thanks so much.
Jake Cruz said you're coming to Michigan for the Frankenmuth Auto Fest. Yes, indeed.
We are. We'll see you there.
A couple weeks. We're excited.
So we are now. We just if you're following along, so we hit some pencil to our pre-sketch. We went back over it with some Sharpie. We went thin and thick Sharpies. Those there, and then we hit some. We did a couple tones of gray for shadows and body lines and reflections,
and those are
now we are hitting our
Prismacolor
color pencil. And again, what you'll see is I'm really going to go heavy on the colored pencils on the top portion of the drawing where the light is really hitting the body.
All about the perspective. And
then as we go down, what I plan to do, just to give it more of like it's a aging paint or whatever, I'm not going to go as heavy, and we're going to let some of basically some of the clipboard show through in the body.
Okay.
Just to give it. And then when we add the flames, the orange in that tone that's a tan will really pick up.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's looking cool already, even just with the little bit of color on it.
Right?
Guys, stick around. I know there's about 30 of you on the broadcast now. Stick around because we are going to be auctioning this off.
Yes.
When Johnny's done. This is going to be a one for. How do you say it?
A one for one
Instead
off.
Of a two for one off.
A one for.
A one for. Onesie.
What's a one for?
Chongo said we all good, just a little windy and very little wet. I'm still trying to make it out to Florida in December. We will be here.
Yeah.
I don't think we have any plans for the holidays. In fact, my son just said that he may be coming to visit. So we will definitely be around. Check in with us and we'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can work out. We're going to see if Howard Pierpont is still going to make it out because we'd love to have him back on the broadcast. We did one. Was it last year? Has it been a whole year?
A little bit.
He came by last year and we did an episode of the 51 with him, and he'd like to come back and share a little bit more. He's constantly out traveling about and
constantly doing out and about.
Tons of stories.
He's always
oot in a boot. So yeah, anybody who would like to join us, let us know and we'll get something set up. And we have talked about this forever and we're the worst. Oh my God, we're the worst. But we have tried to figure out a way to bring people in.
We'll be getting that going
We've
soon,
got to
very
do
soon.
it.
Yeah.
We've got to do it because we can't get to all of you. And I know all of you can't get down here to Florida, but we do want to talk to you and have
Yes.
you part of the broadcast, talk with you about the projects that you're working on, swap ideas, laugh a little, just share some history. That's all we want to do. And there are so many talented people that join us on Monday nights for this broadcast. And a lot of you have formed your own relationships with each other. Form of a relationship. So yeah, I think it'll be fun to really start doing that. We talked and talked and talked about it, like the McCoys. We had them on once. We did have them on once. I think Howard was visiting them at the time, but it was such a choppy. I didn't really feel like we could get really any good information because it was a choppy on our part audio, and it was a little tough to hear them, and it was just in a format that we weren't really able to get a lot of information.
Also,
there was just so much they wanted to share.
Also, too, I think I've been jonesing to do something. We haven't done our happy hour.
Yes.
In some time.
I know.
Where I think that would be a fun thing to do again.
We did a happy hour on Zoom. And it was just a bunch of us getting together, and we all just kind of chatted.
It wasn't like a live or anything like that. We just sat there and we just, if you had questions, maybe you didn't get an opportunity to ask during some of the broadcast stuff. It just gave, another option for people to chat with us in a little more personal vibe.
It wasn't promo-y at all. Like we weren't, check out the website.
No.
Hey, we got this merch. It was just like, hey, what'd you guys do last Tuesday?
Yeah.
It was just so down to earth and so fun. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, that was fun.
Chongo said Chapaderos are having a 12 bars of Christmas ride. You kids are invited, even if I don't make it out. So it's going to be here in Florida. That's why he was coming out.
Okay.
So he said that we were invited, even if he doesn't get to make it out. Oh, that would be fun.
Yeah, I got to get our bikes by then.
Yeah. Matt Ward, is it bikes or motorcycle bikes?
It's bikes, bicycles.
Chapaderos?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was like choppers. Like
it is.
But I didn't know it was bikes.
Custom bicycles.
Oh, then we do need bikes. Matt Ward said, you guys should do a submit my ride and the winner gets Johnny to sketch it on a Sketchy live. We actually have done a lot of people's rides. Johnny is friends with all of you. He sees everybody's projects. There's been quite a few nights where he's like, you know what? I'm just going to do the night you did Mike Ferrucci's ride.
Yeah.
You did Uncle Larry's ride.
Yeah.
You did Shaggy's ride. You did.
Well, I did Shaggy's.
Bob Fry's ride.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's so many cool cars that he loves. I mean, really, guys, if I'm going to be honest, in his downtime, he's scrolling. He's checking out his feed. He's got how many? I don't even over 60,000 people on Instagram, something like that. I mean, there are a ton of things to see, and it's all car related and art related. And then he has, I don't even know how many Facebook followers. 5,000 on the main page.
I got 5 followers.
No, 5,000 on the main page, but quite a few on the art page as well. So there's constantly something for him to look at. He's checking out everybody's work. He's looking at everybody's projects. I mean, he sees it all. So
I'm like Santa.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got a list.
I see you when you're sleeping. I know when you're wrenching.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, so it's possible.
Yeah.
We don't have to necessarily do a submit my ride thing, but it does happen on occasions. Mary or Dan and Mary said, don't forget the word Chevy on your tailgate has a V in it. You could modify with the Good Torch touch. What is it with the Good Torch thing?
I don't know. That's what
You're so silly, Dan. Oh, Ray said, I was working there. I just retired, like literally just. Well, congratulations.
Again.
I was so excited to come see you and hang out with you. What am I going to do now while I'm waiting an hour and a half for my oil change?
Wait some more.
Tracy,
guys, what do we think?
Oh, I think they're digging it. Let me see. Likes and loves, guys. If you like where this one's going, let me zoom in on it for you. Look at the color on that. Oh my gosh. What a fun one. I love when you do these. Tracy Corfield said, I'm honored to be y'all's friend. Same, sir.
Same, man.
Same. We love all you guys. Chongo said it's in St. Pete.
Okay.
We love St. Pete. We'll totally go to St. Pete.
We do.
We drive to St. Pete just to have lunch
All the time.
all the time. Shaggy LeBlanc said, wow, that is awesome.
Thanks.
So you're seeing Johnny's little box of goodies here, huh?
Oh yeah, I am kind of showing it.
You are. These are all the secrets. We've got pencil shavings.
Yeah, that's because I don't undo my I always forget to undo my pencil sharpener.
Right. Gary Fisher's joining us.
Fish on.
Fish on. Did you see his daughter got married?
Yeah.
Oh
so
my
cool.
goodness. What a cool thing and beautiful ceremony. And she looked gorgeous. And so did you guys. Congratulations.
Yeah, that's great.
He says, very nice. Gary Fisher has invited us several times to go whitewater rafting over where he lives. We have not made it there yet.
Would love to.
Would love to. Would love to.
One of these times.
Although I feel like I'm getting that age, and this may just be because I experienced a fall last month.
Oh, shut up.
I feel like I'm getting to that age where like Daredevil stuff like that, because like I don't feel like that's gonna be
you're such
it's not gonna be a lazy river thing. Like
you're such a daredevil.
It's a very active sport.
What is
whitewater rafting?
What do you hang on? What's active about that?
Because I know me and I will flip over.
I know you too.
And I will be drowning.
Well, I'll be drowning, having to go in after you.
Try to get me. I'm gonna need like a woman's 2X life jacket.
First of all, that'll be the
I'm
first
gonna need a whistle so I can go.
Whistle.
Check.
You need a whistle.
A whistle. Gary Fisher said, ha ha ha, you got this. Yes. Well, we shall see.
What do we think?
I think people are liking it. You've got 46. I've got likes, loves, and a wow. So
sweet.
Yeah, I think it's a good response.
I think it looks cool.
I think it does.
I mean,
too.
the what you call it isn't giving it justice because the lighting we got a little bit.
I know. We've got Hicks. Mike Hicks on the broadcast. Very cool. Love the color. We're going to be hanging out with Hicks here in a couple weeks at Frankenmuth. Him and Little Daddy Roth are going to be in our general area.
In our vicinity.
Got to hang out with them at the Autorama show. Along with Shaggy and Gibb and Scott Ferguson, who I don't see on tonight.
All the great dudes.
Yeah. Bob Fries was there. It was just such a great time.
Anybody who's anybody was at that part.
Yes. And we were part of it. And I felt so honored. And like for me as a woman, and I mean there were plenty of hot rod. As
a woman.
There were plenty of hot rod girls there, but I was in a booth with all guys. It was very guy central, and no one there made me feel out of place at all. I just felt super welcomed and very supported as your partner. And because it just, I don't know, I've been to some car shows where I've been just the woman. And I didn't feel that way this time.
That's not how Detroit does it.
No. You know, it's funny because, and I think I told you this and you laughed at me when I told you it. You know how like Mick Jagger says in his song, "In the Motor City."
Mm-hmm.
I did not know that was Detroit until earlier this year. And you're like, the Motor City. And I'm like, oh, that's what he was talking about.
You're what we call in the community
a dork.
Major.
So it was super eye-opening.
Lieutenant Major Dork.
And you know, like every area is kind of known for their thing. I grew up in New Jersey. We were very much, it was the Garden State. There were many beautiful grassy green areas. The area that I'm from is very green.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have the shore, and it's just all beach. And that's what we're known for.
Right.
Unless you go up north, like to Newark, and then it's a little different of a atmosphere. But apparently, I mean, it's been the Motor City for how many years? And it truly, like when we flew in and landed, that's like their thing in their airport.
Mm-hmm.
And everywhere you go, there's signs. The Henry Ford Museum is there, which I'm hoping maybe we can get to this time. We'll see if we have some time.
Yeah.
Um, everything is car related. Everyone we met, and I know we were at Autorama, but it was just everyone was immersed in this car culture. Like it was, I think I've been to car shows. We've been to probably not as big as this, at least for me. Like SEMA, I'm sure you probably experienced because that was pretty large, and I didn't get to go, but it was so car culture-y. Like I don't even know how to explain it.
What you experienced is what is why people go to those things,
Yes.
because and why you get into it and you're like, oh my God, I got to go back to that.
It was just such a fantastic,
All the times that
experience.
I've have said to you, oh, I'd love to get to some of these bigger shows, and you're like, I mean, it's bigger show and it's farther away, and yeah, I guess I could see the benefit of it because there's a lot of people, blah 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 blah. But I think now that you've experienced,
Oh my God, sign us up for every single one.
What it's like, it's cool.
The show was cool. What I really enjoyed was the camaraderie of our little group. I will say that because I would go back for that even if we were just
so that is
in a
why
parking lot
so
somewhere.
the experience of what you felt now is kind of like what it's like in a really thriving car club.
Yes.
Where guys and gals are
super engaged and
about each
doing
other's
stuff
projects
together.
and helping each other out and that kind of stuff. It's why the really great car clubs exist and last for a long time and go on, because you have people who are that engaged with each other, trying to help. I got your back. I'll watch your stuff. Oh, your thing, that kind of stuff. So we haven't personally experienced that before this, or
No.
especially you haven't really experienced what that. I've seen it. I witnessed what it's like to see guys, and most people are kind of chasing that, and there are folks that are in clubs sometimes that are kind of stagnant and they're not doing much, and it's what you experience is what they're. It's like, man, I wish it would be like that, which is where everybody is really thinking about each other. And
do you know what it reminds me of? And I'm gonna share something with you guys. So the Greek word for church is ecclesia, and ecclesia means a group of people called out for a purpose.
Yeah,
and I feel like it's a car church.
It is
the camaraderie of the people,
absolutely,
the like-mindedness of them. I mean, that's what we experience in our fellowship every time we get together with our group. I would do anything for these people that are in our group, and I feel like that's how the car people were. So they're a car group, church, ecclesia. That's
it's where that's why you'll see people so involved in them and that kind of thing, because it's such a great camaraderie thing.
It really is. I experienced it in a big way. It made a huge impact on me, and
it was really
I
cool.
can't imagine not going to every show that these guys are at, like up there. I mean, or wherever we can go,
they're like, listen, you guys are cool, but
simmer down.
Enough is enough.
Simmer down now. Gary Fisher said, "Is this going to be up for sale? I need this one." It actually is. We are going to be auctioning it off at the end of the broadcast, so stay tuned.
We're going to offer this up for grabs. Yeah.
Tracy said that's because everyone knows you're special. Aww. He loves us.
Well, you are special.
Me?
Yeah.
Aww. Gary Fisher said, SEMA, are you going this year?
I wish, Gary.
We're not going to be able to do it. We're doing Frankenmuth. And then when we get back from that, I'm going to be gone the beginning of October.
You're out.
And then my dad's coming to visit for a couple weeks, and Johnny, it really wants to get to our local show with the car.
Yes, and I really got to get my project done.
Yes.
And as much as I would love to go do and hang out, and I mean, if I had a reason to go, like, if I was like, I don't know. It's such a hard how to describe it.
Well, I mean, if you were like invited out to go and had a booth set up and stuff, then you'd probably try to make it. But if you're just going as a spectator this year, I don't think it's going to happen.
Yeah, if I was just being a tater.
Yeah. Sorry. Mr. Kinnery said, I also sent you a picture of my 62 Dodge Lancer last week. Hope you got to see it. Was way before its time. I think
Super cool. Yeah.
it was an email. Was
Yeah,
it an email?
I believe so. If not, it was in my
Messenger.
messenger.
Yeah. Frank Pupello said, looking fantastic. And we've got Julie Anderson joining us. Welcome.
I hope you can see this. Like, I hope the.
Yeah, let me go big. There it is. Julie Anderson's joining us. Hey guys, better late than never. Welcome. We love you guys.
What's going
Love
on?
to Spud. Dan and Mary said, you mentioned Little Daddy Roth. Is he related to Big Daddy?
Yes, that is
that is his son.
That is his son.
So you can imagine the excitement for Johnny, who was wearing on his right forearm the Rat Fink tattoo. He's a huge Ed Roth fan, huge Rat Fink fan. So when he had the opportunity, you actually met Little Daddy out at Ian's place several years ago for the first time.
Yes.
He was putting together the paint for Space Junkie.
Yes, we were trying to figure out the metal flake for Space Junkie.
Yeah. So Little Daddy Roth showed up. He was part of the show. Johnny met him for the first time.
It was amazing.
And it was a quick interaction, though. He didn't.
Yeah,
I
didn't really get to talk to him much, and he came in and did his thing and showed us his awesome
super
metal flake.
Charismatic. I remember
he's
from
the coolest
show.
guy. He's the coolest guy. And didn't get to spend too much time with him. And then when we went to Detroit, it was like I've known him he treated me everybody that came with him. Everybody was there.
Yeah.
It was treated us like we were family, and we've known them forever. And it was really cool. It was the coolest thing.
Yeah. I'm so excited to see everybody. Jeff Stokes, loving the highlights. Yes, I know, right? It just totally pops on the tan. If you're an artist, I'm telling you right now, go get even a cardboard. This is why Johnny likes to draw on the cardboard too, because it's just the way the colors pop on the darker background like that. And he works with gray too. We have a lot of gray stuff. You do a lot of stuff on gray too. So yeah, this one is coming out super cool, guys. Loving it. Are you almost done? Because I'll start bidding now.
Let's start wrapping bidding now.
We were trying to stay under an hour tonight. We're at 51 minutes, 52 minutes. So right at the hour mark, we're going to end our bidding. I think. So we have just under 8 minutes, guys. So what do you want the starting bid to be at?
We started at we'll start at $40.
All right. So minimum bid on this one, $40. And the way we're going to do it is I'm just going to write your name down in the bid. And I'm just going by the comments. Now, I apologize for anyone tuning in from YouTube because this has been an issue in the past.
Oh, I forgot about that part.
I am unable to track all the YouTube comments. I mean, I will try my best to do so. I am literally looking at my comments as they come in, and that's how I'm going to be doing it. So we're going to try and do this as fair as possible. It's 10:22 now. So at 10:30 we will call. It's 10:23 now. At 10:30 we're going to call it. So bidding is starting at $40 for this one. Again, standard size clipboard. You've got a full color design drawn live on Sketchy Live tonight by Johnny Jalopy. He will sign it as well.
Yeah.
And this will be shipped out this week. Well, what are we? Yeah, it's Monday. I'm like, wait a second. Don't put ourselves in a corner here, but it's Monday.
Don't put baby in a corner.
It'll go out this week. So if you are interested, let us know. And are you going to make copies of this? Can you scan it in?
I can try to, but I doubt it.
Maybe we could do a print.
The way this is working.
You know what? I say just make it a one-off. A one-off.
It's a one-off. Yes.
Yeah. And of course, and I do not even have our banner running. Darn it. There it goes. Oh, no, I did.
The banner was running.
Yeah, there it is. Okay, I do have the banner running. Head on over to the website, guys. We have, I don't know when the last time you visited was, but we've added 4 new t-shirt designs. We're up to like 30 designs over there now. It's crazy the merch we have available. Johnny's been a force to reckon with here with these t-shirts because we're running out of room on the website. I'm just
heading
kidding.
To the secret weapons.
Oh, what do we got here? What are these? Paint pens?
Chalk pens.
Chalk markers. How fun. He's got so many cool little things. Let's just say Michael's loves us and Hobby Lobby loves us.
Let's see if I can get that up a little where we can change the.
Yeah, look at that. Super cool. Guys, are you digging it? So, like I was saying, over at the website, we also have,
Oh, sorry.
we have hats available. We have these beanies available that I am wearing today. Let me focus in on the beanie. It's really spring, summer, winter, fall. I do it all in the beanie. Love the beanie. So we have those available, and the trucker hats, we have black and gray available now, 2 different trucker hats. We're going to be bringing quite a few of them to the show. If you are heading to Frankenmuth, stop by the booth and take a look. We're going to have
Stop by the booth at
some merch.
Frankenmuth.
Yeah,
Do you happen to have a scrap piece of paper I could borrow?
I do. All right, we've got Lizzie said, awesome job. Mike Martin the second says, I want it. So I'm assuming that's a minimum bid of $40, Mike Martin. I'm going to mark you down, Mike Martin. And again, I'm just looking in the comments. He was the first to respond. Jeff Stokes says, when you tilt it, it has a cool 3D effect.
A little bit.
I meant to do that. Tracy Corpel said, I think it's really cool. He's digging it. Kevin Malone, late today. That looks awesome. I got mine from the auction today. Looks even better in person. That's always the goal.
Yes.
It's really hard with our lighting in here. And we have a couple ring lights set up in here. It's hard with the lighting in here to really show the colors. I think they do pop when you get them in real life. So
Yeah.
I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you're happy with it. Again, thanks for participating in that. Jeff Stokes said, too bad I still have no job and can't bid. And then he's laughing. Oh, so sorry. Gary Fisher is bidding $50. Thank you, Gary. So top bid right now, $50 for this one. Gary Fisher. Making my notes. Paul Marziani said, great job. He's digging it. Mike Martin the second said, yeah, no, I tuned in late. Can't pay no $40. It's just cool. Oh, okay. So Mike Martin's out. Gary Fisher, I'm going to put you down to the minimum bid then of $40 because I feel like that's fair. Because he was bidding 50 because somebody else had already bid the 40.
Yeah.
So that's fair. So we're at a minimum bid of $40 here for Gary Fisher. We have just a few minutes left, 3 minutes left for bidding, guys. So if you are digging this and want this one, Johnny will sign it up for you and we'll get it shipped out. Gary Fisher said, it's sweet. This is right up Gary Fisher's alley too. I'm
super proud that I have quite a few pieces that are hanging up in Gary's garages.
Yes.
And he's been such a supportive friend and just a great person, and so grateful. Gary's the reason I made it to SEMA the last time I got to go.
And so, you had a blast with him.
And had such a good time.
Yeah.
Such a funny person, and just his laugh is just
infectious.
Yes, it was the best. So, and I'm not just saying that because Gary just bid on stuff.
No, we've said that from day one when you first met him.
Yeah. Such a cool guy.
Yeah. All right, guys. I am not seeing any bids coming in. We literally have 2 minutes left on this. 2 minutes left. We're going to end at 10:30 on my clock, Eastern Standard Time. Hello from New Jersey, Joe Lombardo. Sorry I'm late. Just got home. Joe, if you're just joining us, you have 2 minutes left to bid on this one. Minimum bid has been met at $40, and we are looking for anyone else who may want to pick this one up. This is live, drawn on Sketchy live tonight on a clipboard, already ready to hang, wall art. Original design from Johnny Jalopy in his signature Sketchy style.
Yeah. Fun times.
It is.
I think it came out cool.
I think it did too. I love this perspective. Your little sun in the background. Very cool. You know what we need to come up with? We need to have a stamp. We need to have a Johnny Jalopy logo stamp.
Well, this will actually.
How fun would that
I'll
be?
make sure that there's a Johnny Jalopy sticker on the back.
Oh, okay. 1 minute left in the bidding, guys. I can't believe nobody's picking this one up. Tracy Corfield said, don't forget the bars and the moon. Bats, not bars, he said. Jeff Stokes said, super awesome dude. Hashtag talented. 10:29, guys. Get your bid in. 10:30 is when we're going to stop. And I think Gary Fisher might get this one. Joe Lombardo said, just got my Friday JJW and ityB shirt and Herbie Bug pick for my grandson. Thank you. Fantastic. All right, guys, that's it. It's 10:30. Looks like Gary Fisher's going to get this one. Couldn't go to a better guy.
Absolutely.
Gary Fisher, if you would hit me up on
you'd think we'd have his email, but
we probably do somewhere. And I'll send you an invoice for this one and we can get your email. We appreciate you. This was a fun one.
Yeah. Let me just want to make sure we got some extra little details there in the
putting in the deets. He said, love you guys. Right back at you, sir.
Gotcha, yeah.
Yeah, if you get a chance, go stalk Gary Fisher's page.
Oh my God, that guy's
the pictures that he has posted of just the stuff that's in his yard alone, the garage transformation.
Well, projects he's working on too.
Oh yeah, he's got a ton of stuff going on. He's like the busiest guy. We got a lot of busy guys. And that's the thing. You guys all tune in on Monday nights to watch us, and you're all super busy, and we know that, and we're so thankful that you choose to spend an hour, sometimes two, depending on how long Johnny goes, but we're appreciative. Gary Fisher said, I am so happy. We are happy too, sir.
Yeah.
This is another $40 towards our Frankenmuth trip.
Yep.
We were going to try and do another auction. I was hoping that maybe we might be able to do some other pieces tonight as well, but I don't think it's going to happen because we got some stuff to do. But that's okay. We will see you at Frankenmuth. Johnny Jalopy signing it up.
There we go.
There it is. Make it. Can you bring it up to the camera a little bit? There we go. Wow, guys, that came out so cool. Love it. Proud new owner, Gary Fisher. Johnny Jalopy original.
Right on.
Not everybody has one of those, so
no. This is only. That was weird.
What happened?
This thing was like magnetized to this.
Oh,
it's weird. No, this is I want to say this is 1, 2, maybe the 5th one I've done. I'll have to go double check, and then I'll put a number on it of the clipboards that I've done. Yeah. So super cool.
Yeah. Thanks for hanging with us tonight, guys.
For sure. Go back to just us.
Okay. There we are.
Well, there you go. Another Monday night in the books. We sure appreciate you guys hanging out with us and keeping it old school. We had a great time doing a little fun clipboard art. So you saw it happen start to finish from prepping our clipboard with the eraser down to a pencil sketch all the way to the Sharpie.
Couple little tips and tricks.
Adding some colors. You know, we hit it with some of our Prismacolor color pencils. And then, you know, our white gel pen, and then at the end,
Master's Touch.
And then right at the end there, we hit it with some chalkboard markers that work really well on these things too, and they dry really great, and they leave a cool texture. But the whites and the different colors really stand out. So again, this will look even more phenomenal in better light, and maybe I'll take another picture of it too before we. So we can get in some good lighting and stuff. But we sure appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Don't forget to head over to the website, johnnyjalopy.com, where you got hats, stickers. I'm wearing the Sketchy Speed Equipment shirt and the OG Johnny Jalopy hat. And, of course, ityB, as she stated, she's got our Godspeed Surf truck shirt and the Johnny Jalopy beanies. So lots of cool stuff. We have hats and stickers, all kinds of stuff over there at the johnnyjalopy.com. Don't be afraid to do that. And please follow us on YouTube, like and subscribe. Let your friends know. We do this every single Monday night. Hopefully, well, most every single Monday night. We're trying to do something fun, a movie car, something different. Always trying to keep it light and fun. We sure appreciate you guys hanging with us. ityB, phenomenal job tonight, holding it all together.
Thank you.
And so, yeah, we hope to see you guys again real soon. And as always, stay sketchy. We'll see you guys next Monday.
Bye.